Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are unpacking the 5 benefits of sunlight in the morning. It's a daily phenomenon, literally right outside our windows, that we completely take for granted. So let's just jump right in and explore the profound biological cascade that gets triggered by that very first light of day. Picture this for a second. A crisp sunrise coming up over the mountains or a city skyline, dew sparkling on the grass. You throw open your window, smile, and just step right into that fresh morning air. It feels amazing, right? But what's really cool here is that this sensory immersion is actually just the very first step in a much, much larger, invisible internal process. Which brings us to a really fascinating question. What if just a few minutes of that golden light could transform your entire day? It's an incredible hook, honestly. From the exact moment that light hits your eyes and skin, this biological ripple effect starts, totally kicking your body into gear. So the first big benefit here is vitamin D production. And this synthesis activates the literal second sunlight gently touches your skin. It isn't just some passive warming sensation, you know? Your skin acts like a giant solar panel, absorbing those rays and converting them into this vital nutrient that builds healthy bones, strong muscles, and a fortress-like immune system. It's almost like this glowing scientific animation coming to life right inside you. And that foundational health naturally leads right into our next point, boosting body and energy. You see, morning sunlight acts as a massive catalyst for this kinetic energy. When your body is naturally producing the hormones and vitamins it needs because of that early light, you aren't fighting this uphill battle against lethargy. Instead, you're working with a built-in momentum. So whether you're stretching during the sunrise, jogging or cycling in the fresh air, doing some morning yoga, or just transitioning to productive, focused work at your desk, this light gives you the vitality to actually move. You carry that bright physical readiness right into whatever you're doing. But hey, the benefits aren't just physical. Let's shift gears a bit and look at elevating mood and mind. Now, what's really interesting about this is that it all comes down to serotonin. This is the neurotransmitter flowing through your brain that's responsible for improved happiness and reduced stress. When morning sunlight hits your eyes, yeah, even on a cloudy day, it signals your brain to flood your neural pathways with this stuff, basically washing away morning anxiety. It replaces it with a vibrant, cheerful mood. That is the actual biological reason a morning walk in the park makes you feel so incredibly optimistic and ready to tackle the day. To see how this plays out, let's track the timeline of these cognitive benefits. Let's say at 7 a.m., you're enjoying some soft morning sunlight while reading or meditating outdoors. By 12 p.m., your brain is firing on all cylinders. You're experiencing peak mental clarity and alertness. And amazingly, by 3 p.m., when most of us are desperately grabbing another coffee to fight off that afternoon slump, you are still maintaining sustained focus. Why? Because your morning sunlight exposure is literally supporting those healthy neural networks and your eyes all day long. Let's move to the evening phase and see how this builds into synchronizing your sleep, because daytime biology and nighttime recovery are really just two sides of the exact same coin. And it all comes down to your internal biological clock. This is your body's innate timing device that perfectly synchronizes with the morning sunrise to balance your circadian rhythms. Think of it like a glowing internal timer sitting right inside your brain. The moment you step into that golden light, the clock locks into sync. It registers that it's morning, which tells your body precisely when to wind down and rest later on. And this brilliantly illustrates the full 24-hour cycle. Think about the morning action. You get that vibrant golden sunlight, physical kinetic energy, sharp mental focus, and that great serotonin release. Then, look at the nighttime result. A peaceful bedroom environment, deep and restful sleep, and perfectly balanced circadian rhythms. You literally cannot have that smooth, peaceful night without the vibrant morning. The light of the day actually creates the restful dark of the night. So how do we harness all of this? Well, it's about stepping out and building your daily sunlight routine. And the magic number here is 15 to 30. That is the exact number of minutes required in morning sunlight every single day to achieve a healthier, happier life. And the best part? This is accessible for pretty much everyone, whether it's families enjoying a morning together, kids playing outside before school, the elderly, or just you sitting on a garden bench for a bit. Spending just a fraction of your morning in this light triggers that entire cascade we've just mapped out. Which leaves us with one final, pretty provocative thought. Will you step outside tomorrow morning and let that golden light start your ripple effect? Seriously, just open the window, step into the fresh air, and feel your internal clock sync up. It might just change your whole day.
Anyway, thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Until next time, get some sun and have an absolutely great day.